What's up everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to do something new, something exciting and something you haven't seen on my channel yet. I partnered up with two beautiful brands, ARKA Biotechnology and Skylight, and we're going to build my first Nano Reef. So without further ado, let's get this video started. And we're going to build this tank with the DOOA that is 30 by 30 by 45. I've used this tank for freshwater before and now it's time to change it into a saltwater tank. We're using the Oase Filtosmart Thermo 100. It will have some lily pipes and valves included as well. But first we have to do the backsplash. So the tank is roughly 37 liters. Obviously some hardscape will go off. So let's say it will leave between 32-34 liters, which is more than fine for this tank. And for the backsplash, I usually use the type milky or snowy. For me, it gives the most spacious look on this tank. And I just use RO water at the back to spray it completely wet. That's easy to rip it off again and put it on again if you need to. Especially me, I just want everything to be good on it, and I'll just use an old bank pass or something like that, an old pass that you have from a different company, and just go from the middle to the sides and use the towel afterwards to clean up a little bit. You probably already have seen it. We're using the My Reef rocks from ARKA. So we're gonna open up the package and see what's inside. I have been sent a mixed package. So they are for salt water, also suitable for cichlid tanks, free of toxins and organic impurities, and well, they're pretty easy to handle and combine. So I'm gonna smash some of these up because I really need the nano rocks, because the surface of the tank is only 30 by 30, and I want to make something like a pillar that goes straight up, but more of that later. As you can see, this is what exactly is in the box. We have a few nano rocks, a few mid-size and a few pretty big ones. I like the texture on them, so I'm gonna use the texture less for smaller rocks, so we're gonna smash them up first. So I smashed up the big pieces and the unstructured pieces to all nano pieces, so we can already start with the build. I used a carton box with 30-30 diameter, so I know that the tank or the hardscape will fit in the tank. We're gonna use the paper towel liquid glue method on this one. I use it on almost all my builds, so, but if you are new, you just grab a paper towel, roll it up in the size that you want it and that fits between the hardscape. Just put it in between, put some liquid glue on it, and you can always use some material that is left over from your hardscape to throw it on. On this build I'm going to do it a little bit later because I want it to have a solid structure, and the idea with this build is I want to make a pillar. I've seen a friend of mine, Jonas. I will put his description of his profile on Instagram and his YouTube channel as well below. So you can see how he did it. He gave me the courage to build in the same size tank because the diameter of the tank is a little bit strange, the 30 by 30 by 45. And he built somewhat of a pillar, small pillar, and I want to do something similar but obviously different because this is my own style and I have honestly no clue what I'm doing on this build. Obviously because salt water is new to me. So what I'm gonna try to build, or what the ideas and what I've seen from other saltwater tanks, is to build terrace for terrace. So every little piece of coral can get light. So we gonna go wide on the bottom and go smaller and smaller, but still give it the natural look, what I always try to follow in my builds. So let's start from there. Nearly done gluing my fingers together. The tank has a size of 45 centimeters high, and the idea was to get almost the same size so the water would hit the top of this. I created some platforms where we can put on the soft corals. It's still, well, it is new for me, so I still don't know how it will develop and where to put what. With plants, usually you get some experience, and you put the longer plants at the back and the smaller ones at the front, and different types. Only with this, it's just completely new. You saw me building on the carton from the box itself. I made the diameter that it fits in the tank as well, and so you can see I won't hit the glass. So what I will do is I will just put this in the bath and flush it down so there won't be any gravel on it. And then I think we're ready for the next step. So we don't have much light yet, but as I said at the beginning of this video, there are two manufacturers that are sponsoring me for this video, ARKA and Skylight. And again, thank you Skylight for sending me those beautiful lights. We're going to use this one, the new saltwater light version of the Hyperbar, for this tank. So you can see it's still a little bit dark, so I will show the hardscape a little bit later. But first we're gonna unbox this one and install it with the app and see how it will work, and then we can show the hardscape off with better lights. So let's go. So the hardscape is in, it's flushed, but now it's almost time to fill it up with sand and water. Well, as you can see, here is my trusty ARKA RO device. They sent me some new resin that needs to lower my TDS because my TDS got too high, so I needed to replace it. Obviously you need to replace the filters as well, but yeah, I thought I might show you guys how I struggled to get it off. I honestly did it too tight, and now I'm struggling to get it off. So a quick laugh here and there, and I will show you which material goes where as well, because it's pretty handy if you guys need to do it in the future. Honestly, this device is really good and really quick. I think it's a 50-50 ratio. So in the end, you get 50 dirty water that will go in the sink and 50 of your good RO water, and it does like 12 liters in 7 minutes, so it's damn quick. So I'm really happy with it. So the filter is finally off. This is the material, the old material, and we have some sponges. We're gonna put the new resin in. As you can see, resin pure from ARKA, and we're gonna put it in the second canister, sponges on, and then in a bigger canister. And as I told earlier, we're gonna use the Filtosmart 100. I have a custom made bracket for it, so I can put it on the back of the cabinet. We have to put the thermo on at 25 degrees Celsius, and then we can fill up the tank with sand. I'm using CJ Matrix in the filter, by the way, and some sponges. And this is the sand we're gonna use, Carib C, the Fiji pink. I've never used it before, so as you guys know, for salt tank. I got this one recommended, and it looks already pretty good. So the water's in, and it's finally time to add the salt. So this is the first time I'm adding salt to an aquarium, which is kind of weird. But you know, it feels like adding additives to your RO water. And in the beginning I was like, whoa, this is just way too much. But like I said, no experience, so I have no idea what I'm doing. So I called my buddy MJ, and he told me, yeah, in the beginning you have to add a lot more. So also he sent me this second salinity checker. So big thank you to my buddy for the measurement tool. It's really helpful. So here you see me checking the salinity after some time. You have to do it in a light, and I want to keep it around between 30-45, so it's now on 32, so it's perfect. So we're now 25 hours later. We did a salinity check, which was good. We can always, if it goes too high or we eyeball it a little bit wrong, we can always add some more RO water and, you know, to lower it. And then I got a lot of products sent to me by ARKA. I already told you at the beginning from this video, I'm being sponsored by them, and they are helping me to complete this project on their way. And by saying that, there are a lot of different ways to start a salt water tank. One of them is on their website. I'm also gonna put the link in the description. And they send me quite a lot of different products. And the two that I'm gonna use right now for the startup, I will show you. We're gonna use the NITE out for the nitrification. Sorry to pronounce it not correctly always. That's from ammonia to nitrite, from nitrate to nitrate. And then we're gonna use special blend. And special blend is from nitrate to nitrogen. It's all in their manual. I'm gonna put the link in the description so it's easier for you guys to start as well. I know it can be a lot of information and a lot of different stuff. Also, I just came back to get my first corals, which you can do for your startup with after 24 hours. And I got myself some soft corals from Aquasan. It was my first time and first experience in the shop, and I have to say the owner is just brilliant. Guy that helped me all the way, explained everything. Got some good prices. Corals is way more expensive than the fresh water we're used to, so that's really next level. So what I'm gonna do is do the acclimation. I'm gonna drip them before I'm gonna put them in as well, because we don't want any worms or other stuff coming along. So that's gonna be the next step. So yeah, let me show that to you guys, and then we can go further and show how it ended up with my first 4 corals. Because I start off with 4, obviously after some time we can, I don't know, put one in every week or every month a few, and see how that ends up. So let's get started. So we're gonna dip the corals at first to avoid hitchhikers or any other things that can come with. I'm gonna use the same water, that's what the store owner told me. Just a few droplets of the stuff that I bought, the dipping liquid. Just stir it around, put them in for 5 or 10 minutes, and I should be good. Also, you see me wearing gloves. We have to be careful with the Suanthid or the Polytoa species. They can contain highly toxics, and I don't want to be poisoned, so users beware, especially when you move them. They can be a little bit stressed, so just be careful. So we're placing the corals. The first one is a button type. I still don't know exactly which type, so I can come back to that later. And the second one is what we call a yellow Bali polyp. I think it's a Parazoanthus, correct me if I'm wrong. And the third one is also a button type, I think a Zoanthus or a Polythoa, I think the Polythoa green. And the fourth one is the green star polyp. So we're now 3 days further. The first part of the cycle is complete. I got my 4 pieces of coral in. Obviously they will expand over time, but like most of you guys already know, the coral business is a pretty damn expensive one. And yes, I will give updates on my YouTube channel. We'll probably make a video over time when it develops more, it grows more. And now it didn't even at the time yet, because like I said, we're on the 3rd day. The polyps and buttons are already opening up, as you cannot see it probably too far away, but I will show it at the end of this video anyway. If you have the time, please like and subscribe on my channel. It really helps. At the moment right now I need 600 hours before the end of the year. I'm probably gonna make it. I hope I'm gonna make it, because I really enjoy making these videos for people that are beginners like me, that learn from these videos, enjoy these videos. So, and if you want to see something else, just drop it in the comments. It's all good. There's no bad or good thing. And I hope to see you at the next video. So much love from me to you guys, and see you at the next one.